Hello, everybody. Manly is here, and welcome back to another episode of Marvel's Midnight Suns. And we're picking up exactly where we left off, in that we're to explore the room and the rest of the Abbey. So let's do just that. And we have this picture of Agatha and Sarah with a hound, circa 1710, painted by Sally Owens, oil on canvas. And an excellent picture indeed. I really like this hound. Very much a hellhound, if I had to guess. We have a faded journal page here. Hunter's Journal. April 3rd, 1703. Aunt Sarah wants me to practice my letters, and so here I am. But every time I dip this pen in ink, I just want more and more to go out beyond the yard into my secret spots. I left my dolls scattered about before the storm, and I'm afraid they're hurt. Do dolls hold grudges? Agatha says they don't, but I still feel sad for them.
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again.
Complete item collections to gain special rewards. Okay. Can we see? Okay, Hunter's Journal. We need 12 pages. All right. What else is in our room that we can explore? We do have a dog bed, so maybe that hound is very much alive. It's in our closet here.
There was never enough room for my armor in this thing.
Abbey outfits. Gloss earned from missions can be spent to unlock new cosmetic options for the hunter and heroes, including outfits to wear around the Abbey. Select and purchase a new Abbey outfit for the hunter now. Do I have to? What would the hunter wear? That's certainly not it. I feel like he's got a very weird neckline. I don't know if I want to even spend the gloss, but I guess I will. It's this little bangle he has on his neck that really throws me off. I feel like this is something that he would wear, though. Something comfortable and casual. Like, I want this sweater, but these pants. Yeah, we're just gonna buy that. Okay. Go to sleep. Well, I should have put my pajamas on.
Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. a grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something. This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could.
All right, we have a couple of poster views, so let's do that.
For now, Stark has requested your presence in the forge. I think he has another present for you.
Talking to me? All right, let's check our super link. We have a couple of posts. The first being from the Daily Bugle repost bot. Spider-Man and his amazing friends unleash monster upon city. Garish Bleecker Street Manor sealed off by authorities. When will the Spider Menace and his pet ink monster end their trail of destruction through Greenwich Village? And let's not forget about disgraced surgeon Stephen Strange. Is he in cahoots with the web-slinging wrongdoer? Did he hope to turn his row house into no house? Very much like Daily Bugle. Let's see what the comments say. Stephen Strange, garish by the Ancient One. Who runs this paper? Mephisto? Blade says, figures. I'm not even mentioned in the article. Have we heard from our pajama-clad friend? And Miss Marvel writes, still nothing. But based on the police band radio chatter we intercepted, I'd say they're closing in on Little Italy. Doubt they're stopping for a slice. Tony Stark butts in with, everyone knows it's all about the linguine and clam sauce there. At least you didn't say gabagool. Okay. Stephen Strange writes back, indeed, I met a gabagool once. We definitely do not want to invoke one of those right now. Blade, bringing us back to topic, so Spider-Man? Carol says, not that easy. These boys move too damn fast. Keep at it. Even in New York City, those two stand out. Well, I like how they're having this conversation on this repost spot thing, but I guess it's only just between all of them, so it's not posting up on other social medias. Known messages. Nico Minoru just posted, swooping in at the last second to save the day, leading away that carnivorous sludge monster to keep NYC safe. Just gonna say it. He's the astounding Spider-Man. Ileana Rasputin writes, he had too many words. Blade writes back, don't let those words or the red and blue pajamas fool you. Spider-Man is no joke. And Robbie Reyes says, wow, looks like somebody made a friend. Blade, we're like an enemy of an enemy. Starting to think we could use more of those. Carol, there's that old adventure's tolerate your spooky strange teammate attitude I was looking for. Nico writes, I know who's going for this month's Team Spirit Award. Hashtag Blade cares. And Blade dismisses them, saying he has to go train. Wonderful. I guess it just adds to the character building of the game. Not really for me to buy into that. What can we do here? We can convert this to a painting for 50 gloss. That's kind of cool. Maybe we'll do that. Okay. Let's say hi to Charlie.
What you doing, Charlie?
And I got 5 arcane knowledge and 10 gloss for that. Can I repeat it to get more?
Charlie.
Can I just keep spamming that? Okay. So be it.
Good day, Hunter.
Next thing I know, the sanctum is airborne and covered in slime.
Let's talk later, Hunter. Tony will start pouting if you keep him waiting too long.
Okay. Let's go to Tony.
Now?
Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell, preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on. Still think it could have used a cloak.
Okay, so we got our Hunter common combat suit.
Not bad for our first collaboration.
Let's see what Tony's up to.
Still think it could have...
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. Was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
I may be a few hundred years behind, but I know that tone.
Oh, you are a sharp one. But no, I'm insulting the situation.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
I cannot help but feel partially responsible.
Well, I wouldn't take it personally. We were detecting changes in both magic and science months before you woke up. But yeah, things have definitely hit high gear since then.
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
Was it suspiciously elusive, even for a cat?
Actually, yes. Thought I was going crazy there for a second, but clearly I'm still firing on all cylinders. It just poofed in next to me out in the yard. Small, black, furry. Cute little thing. Probably some kind of shape-shifting monster knowing this place.
What sort of things are you doing in here?
Oh, that's right. You were out a while. Basically, we've got a gigantic demon inside the magic box here that provides near limitless power for whatever we might need. Sounds insane, but sometimes it's easier to just go with it.
I am impressed with your resourcefulness.
From where you're standing, I could see that. Still, I doubt I'll be branding one of these with the Stark Industries logo anytime soon.
You must have an interesting origin story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head, and was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a supersuit and started fighting crime.
I guess we have all had difficult childhoods here.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't tell you how hard it was to memorize all that at Skrull Sleeper Camp. Just kidding. Or am I?
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
So I did get 2 friendship XP out of that, which is great. And we analyzed the gamma coil.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at Ye Olde Demon Hunting School, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning, but Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They are using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think 2 can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? Ooh, new coil.
Analyzing gamma coils. Tony Stark can use the coil material recovered in combat to create hero abilities. Only one of the abilities on offer can be selected, so choose wisely. Okay. So let's analyze the coil.
What do you think?
Select one ability. Let's look at Blade, because I like Blades. So that'll give him 2 strike. A whip. So forceful knockback. Push the target a direction, dealing damage if they pass through or impact another unit or object. Double distance and impact damage.
It's probably fine.
The upgrade gives it 0 heroic use, but it's 6 damage. That's really good. You know, I don't necessarily need any of these because I have 2 of each. Draw 1 blade card. The next 2 blade cards 2 damage cards apply to bleed. And this is another strike, which chains 2. I don't want to go heavy on my heroic use abilities, so I think I'm gonna take this.
I'm pretty sure Charlie left a steaming question.
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
You have gained a copy of a currently equipped ability. Taken to the yard, duplicate abilities can be combined into new, more powerful versions. Okay, so now I gotta talk to Blade.
Ah, Hunter. Word?
Let's see what Doctor Strange has to say.
Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's sorcerer supreme, I am also your doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? Except for Tony. Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and, well, after your violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
Physically, I'm fine. However, I do feel some...
Grogginess, a tinge of nausea, sense of memory loss upon time of passing, watery or itchy eyes, common side effects when one is pulled back into the light. Believe me, I know. If any other symptoms arise, you can always tell me. Particularly if you develop a craving for brains. I have a cream for that. In any event, I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge, Wanda, lost. Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
Lilith's power has placed a dark shroud over us all, Doctor. You are not alone in this.
Your words are appreciated. Still, I must not allow the underlying truth of the situation to become shrouded as well. It's not just the Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost yesterday. It was my protege, Wanda. She is my charge, my responsibility, and I failed her. But I am determined not to let that happen with you, Hunter, which is why I am here to answer any questions you may have. Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
That creature on the roof. You have run into it before.
Unfortunately, yes. In the simplest of terms, Venom is an alien species living in symbiosis with a human known as Eddie Brock. He's something of a fixture in New York these days, but typically his hijinks are confined to harassing Spider-Man.
How does Eddie feel about this arrangement?
He seems to relish the experience. And under Lilith's spell, they've clearly become more cohesive than ever before.
tell me about your sanctum's wards of protection. I have never heard of a protection spell that powerful.
In your time, I'm sure you've encountered a variety of minor wards and protective spells. The Sanctum Sanctorum was shielded by one such incantation, but greatly amplified by the convergence of ley lines.
Will the wards ever provide the same protection that they had?
It may be possible to undo the damage, but now that a weakness has been exposed, I'll have to rethink my approach entirely. Tony did offer a military-grade laser protection grid, should I be so inclined to go that route.
How did Wanda come into your care?
Wanda's story is quite tragic and perhaps not mine to tell. There was an accident on the Abbey grounds not long ago involving Agatha.
That must have been some accident.
Agatha had been teaching Wanda, hoping she would learn to control her immense but very raw power. As their training progressed, Wanda was encouraged to push herself further. Eventually, she pushed too far.
Let us talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
Okay. A lot of exposition. Got some gloss here. So it looks like we can pick up random gloss. What is this? The Orb of Agamotto. Strangest Orb of Agamotto, one of few artifacts recovered from the Sanctum Sanctorum. A powerful energy emanates from the inside, as the orb seems to rotate indefinitely. It's pretty cool. Strange's Cape. One of Strange's capes suspended in an ornate glass case. The cape floats in the air, rippling slightly through the air still. And we are getting arcane knowledge when we look at these things.
Curious.
Cluttered table. A desk cluttered with books, some of them older than you, and you are quite old.
Fascinating.
Chest with vials. A wooden chest with a brass hardware containing glass vials. I mean, it can't hurt to get all this arcane knowledge, can it?
No demons to report here, boss.
Ah, I see.
Tony's armor. One of Tony's many Iron Man suits. Polished to a high gloss, though it is powered off, the eyes seem to follow you. It's really cool. We got a tarot card, the Star. Nova rises up into the starry night sky. Surrounded by stars that represent the support of his team, this card symbolizes serenity and the hope for the future. So we found 1 out of 22. Okay, so another collectible for us to find as we journey through the Abbey. And what's this over here? The moon. Moon Knight hides his true identity behind his cloak and shadow. This card represents deception, but also creativity and the unconsciousness. Very cool. And we do have some blade. Okay, so we can edit the deck. Heroes must have 8 abilities equipped to their combat decks. To equip a new ability, you must first unequip the ability you wish to replace. Okay, so I can only have a max of 8. What does quick do? On KO, refund a card play. That'd be pretty good. If target has bleed, plus 12 damage. Okay. So we're definitely going to have to get big into the deck building. Oh, I have a new... Oh, awesome. I don't know if I have any DLC for this game, but that is a pretty cool outfit. Although I do rather enjoy the default outfits. Um, just for gameplay purposes, because, you know, as cool as this is, this one definitely is more Blade. Do you have any outfits? We do. So we have his Defender's outfit, which that one's pretty cool. Let's see, Iron Man. That one's kind of cool, to be honest. I would like this one, but I'm actually kind of feeling this one. We're gonna put that one on. I think that one's really cool. In us, we can. Okay. So we can put on all sorts of stuff: eyeshadow, lipstick, swim trunks, or board shorts. Usually in games, it's the trunks that you have to buy. I put glasses on, head prop. Okay, I don't have any owned. Combat armor. Oh, wow. These are all locked. Okay. Really cool. Let's go, because I'd like to get into some combat this game, but let's talk to Blade.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
Everyone loves you when you are dead. Tell me, does that mean you are half-loved?
She didn't describe you as a snarky jackass,
Oh, no.
but here we are. All right, Tony Stark Jr., ask your questions.
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
Is your name really Blade?
Is your name really the Hunter?
Yes.
Oh, really? Your mom, before she became the mother of demons, looked into your cradle and decided to name her firstborn child the Hunter.
That is how I understand it.
It takes all kinds.
So, is your name really Blade?
No,
What is it?
it's private.
Is it embarrassing?
No, the Hunter, but I only share it with friends.
You do not consider me a friend?
Not yet. Don't take it personally.
How did you become a Dampier?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I was still in the womb. I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s maybe. I lost a lot of time. Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
And then?
She gave me a reason to stop.
What brought you to the Abbey?
Caretaker. About 10 years ago, she brought me back to the real world. Gave me a place to stay until I came back to myself.
Did she ever say why?
She said she thought I'd be able to kill more vampires if I was acting on more than just instinct. But I know it was more than that. She gave me safe haven here at the Abbey. Something I'd never known. Must have read half the books in the library by the time I headed out. So when she reached out and asked me to be part of this weird little club, of course I showed up.
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
All right.
Why did you join? Vampire hunting is a solitary affair.
Guess I never found the right team.
Is that all?
No, but that's all I'll share for now. You really want to know? Put in the work. If I trust you, I'll have more to say.
What can you tell me about the others?
Nothing. Ask them yourself.
I'm not asking you to break anyone's confidence.
Fine. Which one?
Tell me about Nico.
She's the youngest, but she acts like she's in charge.
Why let her act like that?
She's usually right, and she keeps us on track. I didn't think we'd get along, but we wouldn't be the Midnight Suns without her.
What makes you say that?
She has a lot of heart, and that's why we let her. Anyone else?
What about Robbie?
He's exactly what he seems. Well, sort of. He's open with people, easygoing. Sometimes that comes across as dopey, but don't get the wrong impression. He's quick to make friends, and once he does, he's your friend for life. So don't let him down, or I'll hold it against you. Anyone else?
What do you know about magic?
Keeps to herself.
That is it?
She's a private person. Until she lets you in, that's all you need to know.
When does she let people in?
At her own pace. Respect that, and it'll happen faster than you think. Anybody else?
Tell me what you think of Sarah.
Well, there are a few people I tolerate, even less who I like. Sarah, I respect. She sees the big picture, and we're a part of it. I'd follow her to hell if I had to. And from what I understand, we may have to.
I am surprised she commands such respect.
I'm surprised that you're surprised. You know what she's like more than any of us.
I do.
Anybody else?
I think that's all.
Nobody else.
Sure.
Do you have any thoughts on the team as a whole?
I think we're the only ones aware of the danger Lilith poses to this world. And I think we're pretty green. But enough training will get us through it. Speaking of training, we doing this, or are we gonna keep wasting daylight?
I am ready to train.
Finally.
Definitely a lot of exposition, and I did lose one friendship, which is good to know that I can do. So I really have to take into account other people's personalities, and how I interact with them will determine on my friendship level with them. So let's upgrade an ability.
Ready for more?
If a hero possesses 2 copies of an ability, it can be combined to create a new, more powerful version. And so with Blade, we have that. So we own 3 Strike, and we're going to upgrade it to Chain 3 now. And I do like Blade on my team. I think the bleed mechanic is one that I've always been drawn to.
Hunter, what's up?
Thanks, Blade.
Mm-hmm, sure.
Let's talk to Miss Danvers.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding, Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, Not so much fish as that ginormous, invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the sanctum.
The venom creature surprised me before. He will not do so again.
That thing's tougher than a flirkin' furball. You better steer clear of him and his creepy slime shield for a while. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've gotta find a workaround. As in Hydra, they've gotta know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking, but then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Just how far are you willing to go, Captain?
Let's just say that I'm willing to unleash the power of a quantum singularity white hole on them if need be.
Quantum... what?
You'll see. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
Okay, so I got one friendship with her. Can I interact with anything down here?
Hi.
Doesn't seem so.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Sorry, Bruce, we lost you. Did you say Gamma?
Yes,
Hang on a second. Come on, Tony. You managed to stream the Super Bowl to a Kree battleship 50 light years out. This should be easy.
Oh, we waited all year
Sorry?
for that game, and you know the Skrulls would have spoiled it for us if they got the chance.
The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the Gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Oh, wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new Gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, you know, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
If I can choose to have Blade on my team, just for the sake of the non-cringy lines, I'm gonna take it. Let's select a mission. Okay. We have Faustian Bargain. The heroes have identified.
Development Restoration Association purchased this entire block. I'll let you think about that one for a minute.
The heroes have identified an abandoned warehouse where Hydra may be operating. Blade and the Hunter join Captain Marvel to investigate. And that's who we're going with. We'll get a gamma coil and an artifact as rewards. So let's go. Nothing that we can do here. Let's check Blade. Oh, wait. Never mind. I thought that his deck could edit too, but that's okay.
Trench coat, sunglasses at night, brooding personality. Something tells me he's midnight warehouse.
Once more onto the breach.
Really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach the other side.
Almost feels like cheating with you two on our side.
Probably can scratch a band end off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps the more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now. Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Lilith's. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
I need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
Beat all enemies, complete the encounter. Okay.
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
Just trying to get a lay of the land right now. So we have 3 elite enemies, and then the rest being some pawns. And so the elite enemies seem to be focusing Miss Danvers right now. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna activate Blade's abilities.
Time's up for these jumps.
We're gonna apply 2 bleed. And then we're going to flip into... Actually, no, because we would waste the bleed then. Let's see who else we can whip. It's 25%. That's 2. I think we'll do... Let's see. Do this.
There was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her minions. That time has clearly passed.
And we're out of plays. So let's see if we need to move anybody. And I don't think we do yet. So let's end our turn.
your energy.
A weak attempt.
Hostile reinforcements inbound.
Tactics mode. Tactics mode allows you to quickly assess the entire battlefield and the condition of enemy units. Activate tactics mode by pressing left shift.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore.
Okay, so it just displays
More things
everybody's
in heaven and earth, Horatio.
health.
You know you're talking to a
Okay.
vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
Gain block equal to damage dealt, which I think we're gonna do. This will knock. So let's do this. We're going to knock back this enemy into this.
Hail that.
Okay. We're going to, let's see. Save that life bleed. We're gonna refund on that KO.
For Hydra.
That gives us 2 card plays. Let's, because Miss Danvers is weak as it is, we'll do that one. We'll gain 5 block, and we're going to restore health on Hunter.
On our side. Let us see if they have an answer for this.
Okay. And I think that's good.
As long as I get to hit you back.
Hardly a scratch.
Looks like they want to try a few more.
Cool. Sword bleed was good.
Somehow stabilize the rate of decay within the particles themselves. How else can it be achieving such a high yield?
I don't know, Bruce. I'll be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the
Let's
bad
see
guys.
if... No, I'm gonna select Miss Danvers. Put her here. Knock back him. Oh, I can't. I think I'll still do it though, and see what happens. Okay.
I am impressed.
Two card plays. So I think we could take down 1 and then
Some for the rest of us.
2. Captain Marvel can now go binary. Playing 3 Captain Marvel cards will draw the Go Binary ability. In her binary state, Captain Marvel will deal significantly more damage. Captain Marvel will lose her binary state once all of her block has been removed. I don't think that's necessary yet. So we're just going to do this.
Feeling strong today.
Go, now, quickly!
Let's go, go, go!
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device. Get her!
Objective: recover Hydra artifact. Retrieve the mysterious artifact from the truck. Break the Hydra shield guard's protection to access the truck. Use the recover artifact card to secure the artifact. Okay.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
Any objective that is protected cannot be completed. Reduce the Hydra shield guard's block to 0 in order to break the protection. Okay.
Many before you have tried and failed.
So, looks like Miss Danvers just went binary. Hopefully the conservatives are not triggered. And we have to break this guy's shield, so 30. And in the mix we have a couple of officers and some regular units. So let's see. A photon beam can damage people in a line.
Exactly what I needed. Come get it.
Okay, so we applied bleed to him.
That's how that works.
What's the best line? Let's see. I'm going to put her over here. And we're gonna do that.
Now I see why so many fear your strength.
Okay, wonderful. Let's end our turn.
You think that would stop me?
They really do not like the hunter.
Really want to keep doing that?
Regroup and await reinforcements. I stand with the mother.
Oh, awesome. Dazed hero. A hero is dazed and unable to act. The other heroes must take a number of actions before the daze effect wears off. Number of actions remaining are displayed on the day's hero's health bar. Okay.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of
So
gamma
we're
and
kind
various
of... We may need to do a
unknown
redraw here.
Unknown to you, there is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
So we can chain 3. And I think we want to focus those attacking Hunter. So 1. And then 2. We could get that guy, and I think that's what we're gonna do.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Awesome. Dazed has been removed, and now we can recover the artifact. But before we do that, I think we have an opportunity to eliminate this guy. And we're going to do that. Blade's going to take a little bit of damage, and that's okay. Because Blade has lifesteal.
Take this.
I'm going to get 2 heroes, heroism. Find it there. I just want to see if we get anything for eliminating this gentleman. Okay.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variants' gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck. Let's do it. Now they're
Awesome.
really in
She's got
trouble.
a level up. I'm going to knock it. Let's see. He's got a level up. Awesome.
Is that truly your best?
And let's see if we can do a redraw of this one. And then, awesome. We can get this.
You were too weak for this fight.
And now we can recover the artifact.
We've done it!
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate, full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
Okay, we only got 2 stars for that, which I don't think is great, but I don't know what it's out of. But we did get 40 gloss for mission complete, 20 for finishing in 6 turns, and 15 for the difficulty, for a total of 75. And got this cool Captain Marvel comic. Can she survive a Faustian bargain? And edit the photo. Oh wow. Oh, that's really cool. Can I adjust her? No, I think that's probably determine. Yeah. That's kind of cool. I'll say that. We can rotate her. That's all right. That's a neat little thing. I keep saying that, but that's really cool. Let's take a photo of that. Oh, and I can move her back and forth. Oh, wow. Okay. That one's cool too. How she's kind of in front of it. She's descending. Okay. I think that's cool. Okay. Awesome. Got 2 friendship for
Nice job
Miss
out there,
Danvers
kid.
and
I
Blade.
didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time.
And we are back in our room.
How did this work again?
Nico sent you a message on Superlink. Open the strategy menus using 1 and select Superlink button to check for new messages. So Nico says, Hunter, you there? By the way, this is Nico. In case nobody gave you the rundown on how the spark works. Blade and Cat Marvel just filled us in. Freaky stuff, especially Faustus. And they all just left me here alone. You should come hang out. Well, if this was an invitation, I don't know what is. But I guess we can only respond with thank you, Nico, but I am tired. Somebody's at the door.
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of one speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes?
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of ancient wonders a little?
Alright, well, I think we'll have to wait and see where this love interest takes us next episode. I hope you enjoyed some of that, and sorry for all the exposition. I just like to explore all the dialogue options that a game offers. But in any case, I really appreciate you being here, and I hope to see you next episode.